What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to do this video that would follow suit with the one I had done discussing audiobooks to help build mental strength. So I've been listening to those audiobooks for quite some time now, the ones I had mentioned in the previous video. I'll annotate the video somewhere on the screen. I'll put a link in the description below as well as usual. Now, I first of all want to thank everyone that contributed to that video, because it was you know, the comments and the responses were overwhelming. I actually downloaded and purchased quite a few of those the books that were added by the individuals in the comment section, and really just thank you for everyone that contributed to that, because you know, not only does it help with my personal growth and development, I'm sure it was going to help with tons and tons of people that come across that video, check the comment section, and go ahead and download or purchase those audiobooks. Some of them were really good, so again and again, thank you. I appreciate everyone that contributes to the discussion, to this conversation that we're having on these videos, because you know what, the real purpose of it is to help with personal growth. That, you know, personal growth, that could be spiritual growth, physical strength. You know, I talk about fitness and health and losing weight and dieting and lifting and all that stuff. I mean, that's great. That's all like physicality though, right? Like, that only takes you so far. So I really appreciate when people step in and, you know, comment or add to videos where I'm discussing things that are outside of, you know, the realm of physicality. And that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to actually discuss and mention a few documentaries I've been watching that I wanted to share with everyone. And again, if anyone has any documentaries to add in the comment section down below to this video, please do, because it only helps others that come and watch these things. You know, people that may be on a journey themselves. You know, if you're on a journey yourself, I mean, it's just, you know, I'm sure you understand the process involved, and a lot of eye-opening, you know, a lot of eye-opening things that really you encounter along the way of your journey, your personal legend, as Paulo Coelho so eloquently puts it. But anyways, moving on. I wanted to discuss these documentaries, and I wanted to share them with you, so I'll put them in the comment section down below, but I'll briefly mention them here as we go. So the first one I've been watching, or I finished watching, is Inner Worlds, Outer Worlds. And this documentary is pretty interesting. It talks about the one vibratory field that connects all things. You know, this field has been referred to, you know, as the Akasha, or Logos, or the primordial Om. There's a lot of different names for this field, this vibratory field that connects everything. So you mean, you're looking at me right now in my physical form. So I'm in my physical form, my physical shell, but everything that surrounds me here, there is a vibratory field. There is an energy in the air that is unseen to the human eye, but it could be felt, and it's often felt by many mystics, yogis, and you know, people of that persuasion, people that are heavily spiritually invested within themselves and others and the universe. So basically, I've been watching these documentaries, and they're pretty interesting, and they are just further providing affirmations to me of how things are, of the way things are, and I hope that they do the same for you. So firstly, check out Inner Worlds, Outer Worlds. Link in the description below to this documentary. It's on IMDb. It actually has a quite good rating. I know a lot of spiritual movies tend to tank a little bit when it comes to their ratings, mostly because people just don't wrap their heads around it, or, you know, sometimes the quality of them just isn't that great because they can't be huge, big budget Hollywood productions. No one's going to fund that, right? People only want to watch destruction and explosions and chaos and murder and all sorts of crazy things like that. They don't pay tons of money to experience, you know, this type of information. So Inner Worlds, Outer Worlds, that's number one. Number two is the KYMATICA. And I'll put these on the screen as well, because some of them are, you know, this one's spelled a little bit weird, but link in the description below to this as well. Now, the KYMATICA discusses the laws of nature and essentially how we came to be. So as a human species, how we came to be. So it's quite an interesting documentary as well. So that's number two, KYMATICA. Number three, and I'll cut it off here because, you know what, I assume it's going to be like my previous video where there's going to be lots of comments and people adding more and more. There's plenty more that I've been watching, but I'm going to cut it off right here to keep the video short. So the third one, and this one has actually been reproduced to my understanding as of recent, so it's actually called Cosmos. And the expanded title, I think it's called Cosmos, a Space Odyssey. Link in the description below to this allows you to actually see how everything exists and how everything is intertwined, and it allows you to remove yourself and almost experience the cosmos. I mean, that's really the title of it. It's actually an older documentary that's been digitally remastered and all that other stuff. So it really helps with your micro and macro perspectives. It really helps you understand not necessarily who you are, because that's quite an that's a question where you can chase your own tail around for days, or years, or a lifetime. But it helps you understand, I guess, who or what humanity is in its entirety, its collective consciousness. It helps you understand that a little bit more. So those are the 3 documentaries I wanted to share with you. Please add more in the comment section down below if you have some in mind. Help other people that are opening their minds and awakening themselves to certain things, discover themselves and discover everything around them. So that's all I wanted to share. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, share the video. Obviously like it. Help your friends out. Share it to them. If they're experiencing a similar type of awakening process, this may be helpful to them. That's all I wanted to talk about. Please have yourself a great day and take care.